So I'm going to play some audio samples I recorded from the bass with both the old bridge and the new one, using exactly the same strings, which are actually brand new. They were installed yesterday, and they are Ernie Ball medium slinky 45 to 105 gauge strings. For the purpose of the exercise, I'm going to put both pickups on full, with the tone completely on, and that's going to be the same for each audio sample, so there's going to be no discrepancies. The gain on the sound card that I'm using is going to be the same, and basically all the conditions are going to be completely identical, so if there is any difference, that will be just on the bridge. Okay, so firstly I'm just going to play some fingerstyle with the stock bridge. Okay, now same fingerstyle playing but with the new bridge. Right, okay, now I'm gonna play some slap style on the bass. Remember, it's the same pickup settings and the same tone, and all the conditions are exactly the same, so it is naturally going to be a bit louder than the fingerstyle playing because I've used no compression, etc. So stock bridge, here you go. Right, here you go. Same slap bass, pretty much the same thing playing. Same settings and everything, tone, but with the new bridge. Okay, so now I'm gonna test the sustain and see if there is actually any difference between the two bridges. The first audio sample you're gonna hear will be the stock bridge and me playing an open E with my finger, and I'm gonna play that just between the two pickups, and that's where I've been striking all the notes, whereas fingerstyle's concerned throughout the whole test, so you get an even idea of how this is gonna sound. So the first audio sample you're going to hear is going to be the bridge, the stock bridge. These are the waveforms that I've included a screenshot in on the video, so you can see if there is any difference. Right, cool. Now time for the second sample, which is going to be played with the new bridge. Exactly the same, just with the new bridge, so you can see if there's any difference or hear. So. Okay, so I hope this has helped you out, making a decision whether to spend a load of money on a bridge. Personally, I don't think there's much difference between the two, and that's by just playing them as well as looking at the sound samples. Um, Honestly, haven't found much difference at all. If anything, it might just be in my head because it's kind of the thing to a lot of guys upgrade their bridge, saying, yeah, it gives you more sustain. Um, Talking of sustain, I'm not quite sure how relevant that is anyway. How often do you hear a note just being played once by itself on the bass for 40 seconds in the middle of a song? No, I haven't heard one either. So, you know, if you look at it that way, sustain's not the thing. The fundamental note that you play is of the same volume on both bridges. I use their level meter as a plug-in on Logic, and the decibel level was identical on both bases. So that's kind of interesting. I can't really tell any difference in the tone, to be honest. Perhaps, and this is a maybe, the upgraded bridge sounded a little bit brighter to me, but that was more noticeable on the slap style. But I mean, if you logically think about it from a unbiased point of view, you know, a bit of metal is a bit of metal. The same contact area is touching the wooden base. Why would weight or anything make any difference? I mean, you can buy £1,000 Fender Jazz American Standard for quite a while, and they had the cheap looking thin bridges. You know, if it was really such an issue, why can you buy expensive basses with such thin bridges? Wouldn't they just all have huge, heavy things? You got to think the music companies are got to make some money. So if believing that a thick bridge is gonna make you sound better, then of course they're gonna make it and sell it to you, aren't they? But again, honestly, not much difference. But I'll let you guys decide.